Oh, look, we have somebody here at the podcast door. Look who it is.
Whoa.
Cory Wurtenberger is here.
Wow. This is crazy. What am I doing here?
Cory.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, what we wanted to do is we had this idea of that I was going to debate Zach about the things that people can vote on for Survivor 50. But then we talked about how the Wurtenberger brothers are both incredible debaters. And we said, well, what if there was a Wurtenberger debate over the things people can vote on for Survivor 50?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you up for
There's a lot
that,
of pressure.
Cory?
I'm beyond up for it. I mean, there's nothing that Survivor players like more than Big Brother players commenting on their game.
Well, there's two Survivor players here.
I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well,
And Zach said he'd flip a coin. So you're not even necessarily arguing what you believe.
Yeah.
That way,
I just voted.
Well, you don't have to. Yeah. And that way, then the stands won't get mad at you for like you're presenting the opinion that they don't believe in. You might actually believe in it. You might be debating something that you actually feel very strongly against.
Yeah.
Rob, they'll get mad.
Well, when they clip it out of context, for
I
sure.
know, yeah.
For sure. Yeah, that will happen.
Nicole and
Exact. Yeah. I'm going to get a DM from Eliza after this. It is what it is.
Hey, that's the cost of doing business. Okay. All right.
God, let's do it.
All right.
do it.
So, all right. So we've got a great question. First of all, Cory, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Zach and I are having a great podcast.
I can tell. We're at
Yes.
hour 34.
No,
Cory,
no,
where's,
we're only like 90 minutes in. Yeah.
Cory, where's America? Can she come in and say hi?
Not quite. She didn't watch the premiere.
Oh, okay.
So, you know.
Okay.
He's not
Don't
I don't
spoil
want her to
her.
get spoiled.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, we have these great questions that have come up and that we're able to, we want it's Survivor 50 is in the hands of the fans. Okay. Here, I'll go in the middle here. For in the hands of the fans. And so this first question that we're going to let people, let's start with the players' buffs. Choose the tribe colors that you would like to see for Survivor 50. Now, there's 3 options for this one. I don't know how we do this. I guess I have to debate one of the 3.
And then we'll,
okay.
I assume this will be fans vote after, like they'll decide the winner of each debate.
I guess the fans can decide what they want. Okay, so how do we do that, Zach? How do we do this with there's 3 different options? The first option A is blue, orange, and green. Option B is orange is back, this time with teal and purple. And option C is like a more of a neon green, red, and yellow.
Okay, how are we gonna divide this one up? Let's just have Sam. Sam, if you can choose.
Well, I guess maybe for that, then let's just do it in the order that we're in A, B, C.
Sure.
Okay. So Cory, you have to argue.
Let's reverse the order though.
Okay, you want C?
I'm gonna take C.
Okay. All right, I'll be B.
Whatever.
Good.
Okay.
Perfect. Do anything.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
How much time do I have?
How much time do we have? I think we do a minute each on the color.
60 seconds on the clock. Yeah.
Okay. Sam, can you keep the time on this? Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. Zach, you're up first to talk about blue, orange, and green as the buffs.
Yeah. All right. Guys, we're doing 3 tribes again. Blue, orange, and green holds a special place to my heart. I'm doing this a personal argument. These were the colors of Survivor 42. Now, let me ask you, why would we want to use the same colors, especially considering that the orange even looks red? I don't know. I really hate it. I really hate this one. I think that let's look at the colors below it. Okay. You got some purple in there. Blue and purple. Classic combination. Orange and yellow. I cede my time.
Okay. All right. I have to go in orange, teal, and purple. Okay. All right. These colors are hot. Okay. That teal is fluorescent. Okay. The 90s are back. Big, bright, bold colors for Survivor 50. You could imagine all of your faves wearing these beautiful colors. Everybody's going to look great. It's the choice of young people, but then there's also purple, a classic. I vote for option B.
Wow, you guys have really made some good arguments. It's going to be
Tell us, Cory,
tough
why
to
should people
face.
vote for green, red, and yellow?
We don't have ugly ass orange. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be the ugliest buff color I've ever seen. There's kind of two camps of Survivor fans. There's the we want old school Survivor back and shut up, you're annoying, new school is fine. Option B is like it reminds me a lot of Cambodia with that like ugly fuchsia and the weird like cyan. This is really what we want. We want this weird middle era with voting blocks. It's either time to take a step forward or make that homage to season 1. That yellow, is that Toggy yellow? I feel like it's a nice all-encompassing picture of what Survivor 50 is supposed to represent. I yield my time.
Yeah,
right.
so Cory like basically cheated by deciding that he wanted C, which was the best one, in my opinion. Can I make my argument for C as a genuine pitch?
Okay, yes.
And the reason why I like C the best, and I think A is terrible, honestly.
No ugly ass orange. Is that
this
what it is?
This is actually my one because Cory cheated. Is these are the original All-Star colors, and I think that's very cool for a throwback for the 50th season.
I would argue that the green was the Mogo green was a little darker.
This is where I think that we should really just be able. They should just give us a color wheel and let us like put our mouse on what shape.
That makes me want to vote against option C also, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, vote against Chaparral.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Did you see, Zach, that they mentioned Survivor the Amazon in a flashback?
I did. Yeah, it was Mitch talking about kind of like seeing himself on the show. Yeah, that was very nice. Is Mitch deaf himself?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I think he just has a speech impediment. I don't believe that it is anything to do with his hearing.
Gotcha.
Okay. All right. Next up. All right. Now that was the warm up. Rice or no rice? Okay. Here's the question that we have. Okay. And so this is the framework. Camp life! Exclamation point. Do you want to make it a bit easier on the tribes and let them start with a supply of rice? Or do you want them to earn their rice through effort or sacrifice? Option A is give them rice. Option B is make them earn rice. Okay. Do we have a coin to flip? How will we decide this? I'll just let Sam Moore decide. Sam.
Yeah.
I'm good with either.
Okay. Sam.
So I'm give them rice. Cory is.
Okay. So Zach is going to be representing give them rice. And we'll give you 2 minutes on this one. You don't have to use all your
Cory,
time.
I went first last time, so would it be okay if Cory went first?
Yes,
this time?
You went first and last time. To be clear.
Well, yeah, but you're going
I'll go first. Sure.
Okay. All right. Cory's going to represent make them earn rice.
26 days. You can't do 26 days without rice. Zach might not be able to answer objectively. He did 3 days without rice. He does not exactly have a basis for comparison. I was a have-not for 3 weeks. It was challenging. Granted, in Big Brother, eating is not a massive part of the experience. In Survivor, if we're doing a 26-day resort stay, you go to the sanctuary every other episode, and you get rice off the start. What are we even doing? I would petition to just do a spring season of Big Brother and throw them in. That's basically what we're watching. I don't want that. I'm a Survivor fan. Make them earn it. Let's do it.
Okay. Zach, why should the survivors get rice?
I got 2 arguments here. I've got an argument for the people who like the survivors and an argument for the people who don't. Okay. Number 1 argument, give them the rice for the people who like the survivors. This is not a 26-day game. Okay. I have heard from people who are going through this whole thing. They are so miserable. It is the worst experience ever to be in Survivor casting, okay? They are literally every single night losing sleep. The game has already started for them, okay? They are so messed up, Okay, let them have freaking rice when they're there. And then they're going to go on the show and they're going to ruin their legacy. And then everyone's going to hate them after they love them. It's going to be a horrible experience for 90% of them. Why not make it a little bit better for these people? Give them rice. For the people who hate the survivors, which I'm specifically talking about the old schoolers who say that it's so easy, this is another thing that you're going to have over them. Right now, we can say that we didn't get rice. Okay. And that is a big notch on our belt.
Okay, that's time. Okay. Cory, do you have a rebuttal?
My main argument that I think Zach forgot to make was if we don't give them rice, we're going to have to watch a segment about them earning the rice. And I don't want to watch that.
That's a pretty
I don't want to watch
good
a negotiation.
Right.
Angelina, maybe.
All right. Okay. All right. Next up, we have a vote on Final Four Firemaking. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like these. I love how they worded these questions. Okay. It says,
Yeah.
okay, let's get into some gameplay. The Final Four Firemaking Showdown has delivered some of the most dramatic moments in Survivor history, but not every fan is on board. Where do you stand? Okay. We have first, keep it. It gives players control of their destiny. Or lose it. Let them vote someone out just like the early seasons. Okay. Who is going to be taking which position?
Zach, you could pick. I'm happy with either.
Okay, I'll make and then will I'll go first.
Do you want Sam to flip a coin, or you guys got this?
I want Sam to flip a coin. I don't want.
Okay, Sam, flip the. Okay, Sam's gonna flip a coin.
Okay,
just flip it in the chat. Okay.
Well, like heads or tails. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Tails never fails.
All right.
Where's your tail?
All right. It is heads.
Okay.
All right, Zach, what do you want?
All right, then I'm gonna do get rid of Firemaking.
All right. All right. So
seems like a layup.
Okay. Cory, you gonna start?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, keep it.
Oh my God, we all hate firemaking. And yet the new era has produced a great crop of winners. Does anybody see this cognitive dissonance? Why do you think it is that since firemaking has been put into place, we've maybe had one super dissatisfying winner of 9 seasons? The whole premise is, okay, you don't get them out at Final Four, now you get them out at Final 5. Outside of Omer, has that actually happened? The goal of firemaking was to do 2 things: make them more deserving players, get to Final Tribal more reliably, and 2, to make closer votes in that Final 3. And it's done both things. Just because we had an opinion when the twist was introduced, and it was introduced in a very unfair manner, doesn't mean we can't change our opinions based on the abundance of new information we've received. The twist worked. I don't love it, but it worked, and I'm willing to admit it.
Okay, Zach.
Yeah, I think the argument against firemaking is actually really clear. It's just pushed these targets getting pushed earlier. It's also making it so that like social gameplay is a lot less valuable. Robbed us of Carson winning. Carson would be a Survivor winner if there wasn't firemaking. I just want to throw that for the casuals. I just want to say, Carson 100% wins that season if there's no firemaking. That's something. And it's produced some great moments, I will admit. But you know what's great about having a vote is you still sometimes get the firemaking. And it actually is a special thing when that happens. And it's going to be really fun to watch these people play not knowing if there's firemaking. And then especially when there's not.
Yeah. As we're talking it through, that, not to put my finger on the scale, but really, the Final Four firemaking really hasn't mattered. Like it did like for Gabler and Chris Underwood, but all the other people didn't even get involved with the Final Four firemaking, all the other winners in the new era.
Who goes home in 46 without firemaking? Because I kind of think it's Kenzie.
Who goes home in 46? If it's it's Liz, Ben.
Ben wins immunity. Ben, Charlie, Liz, Kenzie. I think Kenzie goes.
Probably.
It might be a 2-2 tie, and it might have to end up being firemaking there. That's why I kind of feel like lose it, and then half the time you get it anyway when they have a 2-2 vote.
Right, like that's
my evolved feeling on it.
I will say, if I'm going to give firemaking any credit, Winners at War firemaking is genuinely one of the most dramatic moments in Survivor history.
Yes. I forgot that one. Tony made the fire and won.
So I just don't know if I believe the bigger threats are pushed earlier. And obviously Survivor is masterful in the way they edit a lot of deserving winners. So like it always feels like we have enough threats towards the end. But like, sure, you might lose a Genevieve, but you still have Sam and Rachel. How big of a threat was Sam? Actually, no one really knows. So it's like, I think that premise was always what I believed. My biggest problem with Firemaking by far is just you can idle at 5, Firemaking at 4. Like there has to be one round, I think, where you have to get through Honest Survivor. Whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then one more question. Vote reveal in Los Angeles or Fiji. Okay. Looking ahead, ... Should we bring back the live finale and reunion show in Los Angeles or keep the winner reveal and after show in the jungles of Fiji?
Corey, if
live
you're
in Los Angeles or keep it in Fiji?
Corey, you took the harder one last time. I'm willing to keep it in Fiji if you're willing to take LA.
We might have 2 keep it in Fijis then.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
okay. Well, then we might have to flip the coin to see who has to take
Well, yeah, we're
live in
flipping.
Los Angeles.
All right, let's flip the coin.
flipping.
We got to keep it fair.
Okay. All right. All right. Zach, heads or tails?
I'll stick with heads.
Okay. Sam is in the chat. That looks like tails to me. Okay. Corey. So you're going to get to keep it in Fiji.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, Zach, you're going to go first? Live in Los Angeles.
That says live in Los Angeles, but let me tell you what it says to me. I live in Los Angeles. So if the finale is here, then I get to go to that. That will be so fun.
Oh.
You know, it was a real bummer for the past, 8 seasons that they didn't do this. It really felt like a piece of the Survivor experience was missing. But that being said, like, we missed a lot. I didn't get an intro sequence, I didn't get my torch. I didn't get the 90-minute episodes, okay? Us early new era people, we missed out on a lot, and I've moved on from that. The live in Los Angeles, it deserves it. It's there. We've had it for so long. It's great. It'll cost CBS a decent amount of money, and I think that that's kind of fun. I think that we should be charging up these people, especially if they're not giving us 39 days. So I say let's let it rip. And then one more thing, I want to be able to see. I loved getting to see people after they've like come back home and they've like gained a little hair on their,
I will say, Zach, how many Survivor alumni are you willing to have sleep on your couch, on your floor? How many alumni are crashing at your place?
I think it's anywhere between 3 to 6.
3 to 6. Okay.
Yeah, make it work, depending on the alumni.
All right. Yep. 1st to 4 is going to have the say there. Okay. All right, Cory, keep it in Fiji.
Yeah. I'll have say with me.
Yeah, well, let's just get this straight, Zach. You want a 26-day season where they get fed every day, and then all the pre-jurors get paid handsomely for their getting voted out early, showing up to the reunion. Like at a certain point, again, we're not doing Survivor anymore. And most importantly, my seminal point, if you've ever been to these influencer get-togethers, the reunion, there's going to be a lot of Survivor, Big Brother alum in the building. It does more harm than good. You don't want to let that out there. These LA gatherings, I can't explain to you how damaging it will be to the Survivor and Big Brother ecosystem, but if you've been to one of these events, you know that damage will be there, especially if it's run by CBS. So this is my argument, very simply put. We don't want to open that Pandora's box. Sorry for the Big Brother reference. Yeah. And I rest my case.
Okay.
Yeah. Can I rebut that?
Yes.
I think the words "and Big Brother" were doing a lot of heavy lifting through that entire conversation. I've been to plenty of Survivor things. We are not you. Okay.
Jared's going to be there. Blue's going to be there. Jared's going to be there.
Blue?
Jared Fields.
Oh, okay.
All of them. Everyone in LA. Bowie's going to be DJing.
The Big Brother. I will not let Survivor be limited by Big Brother.
It's going to be a tough ticket. Yeah.
Unless Suri's not going then.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, that's good.
Don't deserve us. If you can't handle us at our Jared, you don't get us at our Suri's.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. There you go. That's the Survivor in the hands of the fans debate.
So that's Survivor ITHOTF.
Mhm.
That's what we're going with.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Cory, thank you for popping in to help us debate what's on the minds of the fans.
Thank you all, and to all the voters. Vote with your heart.
Yes. Cory, anything you want to tell people to check out?
I stream. Just look
Yeah.
up my name on Twitch and
What's the figure by that lock?
it's there's an astronaut and a dog, and then there's John Locke. Yeah,
John Locke. Okay. All right.
my guy.
Yeah. All right.
We need to go
Cory,
back.
yeah, we have to go back
Exactly.
to Los Angeles.
Anyways, appreciate you guys. Have a fun
Yeah.
podcast.
Okay. All right. There you go.